show you how.
I said in one of my videos before, I use water bottle with like that. I do that. Then outside in.
Welcome.
That's serious?
I don't even see it. I used to say you used to be.
Welcome to Valrie and Jamaica Help. I have some chicken wing that I pre-seasoned. I put scallion, onion, garlic, sweet pepper, yellow pepper, and my cayenne pepper, garlic powder, and my little onion powder, and I use a little chicken seasoning. That's all I put on it. Alright.
Would you use the blended mix for like chicken?
Yes, I did use it like that.
So I remember you were thawing it out this morning.
Yeah, so yeah, I use it, so that's it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna blanch it.
What does that mean?
Okay. You're gonna put it in a hot skillet, and you're gonna make sure that both sides are brown, and then it is more like pre-cook it.
Like I browned the chicken?
No, you pre-cook it.
Pre-cook it?
Or it's not well cooked. You give it a start.
Okay.
So it's almost cooked, but it's not cooked.
Okay.
Alright. So when you blanch it, you do both sides, and then you put it in the oven to get a finishing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You can either barbecue it, or you can add some jerk sauce to it. Not the seasoning, the jerk sauce to it, and it gives it a nice taste, Or if you want to use some barbecue, you'd say like hot wings. It can be done just the same. You just pre-cook your wings, then put it in the oven, give it a finishing, and then you have your sauce on the side, whatever sauce you want to use. If you want to use a hot sauce, barbecue, or any sauce you decide to use, you can. And if you want to brown stew it, you can add your soy sauce and a little fish and meat sauce and give it a little cook down. But once you do the wings like this, it gives you a different option. Okay? So it leaves you a wide variety of options. Hi guys, welcome to Miss Valrie and Jamaica Help. I'll be showing you how I blanch my chicken wings before I put them in the oven. Okay? So I'm waiting on the oil to be hot, and then I'll just put a piece of the wing just to test it to see if the oil is hot. But I just put the oil in, so I'm just giving it like maybe 5 minutes or so before I automatically put it in for testing. I don't use much oil, I use just a little, because you don't want your chicken to be too greasy. So as for me, I don't use a lot of oil when I'm cooking. I mostly use like a little bit, and let the meat itself, because some meat they have pushed their own oil. So I don't like to use a lot of oil. It's more like, if you're doing it, more like a gravy than an oil, because you'll see the oil on top and then the gravy in the bottom. It's not healthy either. So we want to go the healthy way. So not much oil. I'm sitting on my stool, and it's a little good thing to have in the kitchen. I've been up on my feet all day, so I'm around the stove now. So I get my stool and I decided to sit on it just to do my little cooking. So I'm just gonna take the wing out. I'm just gonna get off some of the seasoning. Get off some of the seasoning, so to get off the excess seasoning. Okay guys, welcome back to Scallion. This is just an example of how you blanch it. You just flip them over.
Kind of like you're giving it color.
But it's cooking at the same time. It's half cooked.
Okay. Let me quickly show the ones that are in the pan already. Is there a reason why you line the pan with foil paper?
Not necessarily. But it will work for me. They won't stick in the bottom.
What?
They won't stick in the bottom.
You want to stick on the bottom? So you just take it out and that's it?
Yes, and so it's easier for me to watch my baking.
Oh, so it's just a shortcut almost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay guys, so the little oil that left after I do the blanching, I just pour it in it, and then I just add some water to rinse it out and just sprinkle it over it like that.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna put it in the oven.
What's the temperature?
I put it at 400.
Okay. And how long would you cook this for, would you say?
I'll probably give it an hour, because you know chicken, yeah, your meat has to be cooked properly. You're not supposed to intake meat that is not cooked.
Yeah.
It's bad for you.
Okay.
Your
All
meat
right.
must be cooked properly.
So we'll leave it there for an hour, check it constantly. What other stuff would we do while we're checking?
Well, basically you don't just leave it for an hour, you have to keep checking it. It may be ready before an hour, but make sure you keep monitor it. So, and once it looks brown and nice, then you can add do your barbecue sauce, or you can put a foil paper over it after it gets a little more color, just to let it cook. So while you put the foil paper on top of it, it is steaming while it is cooking.
Okay.
So it gives it a faster process. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just show.
And then you just take the foil off, because if you put the barbecue with the foil on it, it's gonna just fall off. It's not gonna look so.
So what you're saying is that to cook it fast, you put the foil paper on, but once it's ready for barbecue sauce, then take the foil paper. Okay. All right, perfect. So all we have to do now is show the final product.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, guys, this is my seasoning. So just before it finished, and I put the barbecue sauce on it, I'm just gonna put the rest of my season in there, leave it open, and let it just simmer by itself instead of putting the foil over it. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Miss Valrie and Dish Making Help. Thank you.
Let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know.